Well met.
What the fuck?
Wow.
A to nie na głównej scenie? Jak ci ludzie na głównej scenie musieli się wkurwić?
This is awesome. I've never done the opening ceremony before. This is crazy. All right. Listen, if you love Hearthstone like I do, this is going to be the best BlizzCon yet. We outgrew the convention center. They had to build us a brand new hall. I'm standing here on the legendary Hearthstone esports stage where the Invitational will take place later this weekend. You get it. The Hearthstone Tavern is back and bigger than ever. Come stop by for a drink.
Tawerna Hearthstone'owa była fajna, muszę przyznać.
I think it's one of the coolest things at BlizzCon. Listen, this has been an awesome year for Hearthstone. We journeyed into Ungoro Crater. We joined the Lich King and became Knights of the Frozen Throne. And today, you're going to see the final set in the Year of the Mammoth.
Kurde, aż mi ciarki przeszły.
It comes out next month, and it takes us back to the roots of classic fantasy, full of monsters, treasures, and traps.
Powiedz, że zanim pokażesz dodatek, to nowości.
Of sitting around a table, gaming with your buddies, delving deep into dark dungeons. Get ready for Hearthstone's next expansion.
Nie ma nowości. No. O, intro fajne. Podoba mi się. To też mi się podoba.
Legends tell of a vast underground world and the countless treasures that lie in store for worthy adventurers. You've signed up the best. You're on a great quest to find the mighty mother lode. There's treasure galore, but perils in store and construction that isn't up to code. Trespass with care, there's sure to be something rare. You can grab all the loot that you can handle. Such riches you'll own, but leave one thing alone.
You know take handle.
And if you steal the light, you then must take flight, eluding each hazard and each strife. It's a chaotic race as the monsters give chase, and all the while you're trying to follow the map. They're gaining on you, your options are few, and you fear that you're never gonna get home. You sought after wealth, will you lose all your health to kobolds and catacombs.
Czyli faktycznie koboldy i katakumby. No intro jest spoko. Intro mi się osobiście podoba.
I love this set.
Ja też. Mówi, że kocha ten set i że jest zajebisty.
This is our love letter to that classic fantasy dungeon crawling vibe.
To nawiązanie do klasycznych dungeon crawlerów. Czego możemy się spodziewać? Nie powiadam.
I'm gonna let you discover the set for yourselves. Steel yourselves, adventurers. We're going in.
O kurde.
Okay. You're in the entrance to a dungeon on a quest to find legendary treasure. To your left is a tunnel. Stinky goo lines the floors and walls. To your right is a massive door with a huge lock. But the lock is broken. Where do you want to go? Okay. All right. Cheer if you want to go into the tunnel. All right, now cheer if you want to go in the door. Okay, I think I heard tunnel louder, I think. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go left. Right? Okay. All right. We're gonna go left.
Dobra, idziemy w lewo.
To the stinky goo tunnel. All right, great. Okay, let's go. All right. So you slide through the tunnel and enter a room with a huge ooze creature lying dead on the floor. Prying a chest from its remains is the legendary adventurer Marin the Fox.
No to już
So
znaliśmy.
Marin will spawn a chest, and if you can break the chest open, you'll earn one of the craziest cards we've ever made in Hearthstone. Cards like Toland's Goblet. Draw a card, fill your hand with copies of it. It's pretty crazy. All right. Marin is so excited to join your party that he's coming out way before the rest of the sets. Everyone who logs in starting Monday will get Marin the Fox for free. Also,
Każdy, kto się zaloguje w poniedziałek, dostanie go za darmo. A dla posiadaczy Virtual Ticketu będzie złoty.
Okay, back to the dungeon. Marin winks at you and escapes with the treasure. You see 2 doors in front of you. To your left is a door with a sign on it that says, Kobold Treasure Hoard, adventurers keep out. To your right is a door with the words certain death scrawled on it. Where do you want to go?
Right!
Why? Okay, all right.
Znaczy nie zrozumiałem tego poniedziałku do końca.
Okay, you guys are bold. All right. Let's go. Let's check it out. Okay, so your party enters the room, and as you do, the walls start closing in, crushing half of your party. What did you expect? All right. So, okay, everybody from here to here, you're all dead. All right. On the bright side, you found another new card, Crushing Walls. Destroy your opponent's left and rightmost minions. This is a hunter card.
Słabe za drogie.
Okay, well,
Chociaż
you guys are going to have
chyba
to
słabe.
recruit some new party members to finish the dungeon. Fortunately, the new keyword in Kobolds and Catacombs is recruit. All right, so recruit means that you'll pull a minion directly out of your deck and put it directly into the battlefield. So imagine pulling Ysera for only 6 mana. Should make a pretty good healer for your party, I think. All right. You can tell that you're close to finding the legendary treasure. This next decision is very important. To your left is a hallway, and claw marks mar the entrance. To your right is another hall that is literally on fire. Okay, where do you want to go? Okay, all right. If you want to go left, cheer. How about right?
Samobójcy.
Okay, we're gonna go right. All right, let's go. So you run through the hallway, burning away most of your clothes, and you enter a room filled with kobold candles surrounding a pedestal with a glowing disc atop it. It's the legendary treasure you were searching for, the priest card, Dragon Soul. Yes, this is Hearthstone's first legendary weapon. Every time you cast 3 spells, you'll summon a huge dragon. We've made legendary weapons for all 9 classes, even ones that have never had weapons before. I'm super excited about these 9 cards. They're crazy. BlizzCon, congratulations on completing the dungeon and escaping with the legendary treasure. Good job. Well done. Unfortunately, you missed some of the cards in the dungeon, so you'll have to come to the panel later today to see the things you didn't get to explore, check out some of the other cards and the other mechanics in Kobolds and Catacombs. Right. So, look, there was a reason I ran you through a dungeon, and it wasn't just to kill this half of the room.
Tak, ta broń jest dla wszystkich klas.
We also have a new single-player experience, and it's nothing like what we've done in the past.
No Miracle Rogue najbardziej.
we're introducing a totally new single-player mode, and it's called the Dungeon Run.
Jakiś nowy single player tryb, który nazywa się Dungeon Run.
Defeating bosses, collecting loot, and leveling up your character. And in a Kobolds and Catacombs Dungeon Run, we'll shuffle up an 8-card boss deck.
Czemu tylko dla Priesta?
And you'll defeat 8 random bosses. And each time you defeat a boss, you'll learn some new cards for your deck. You start with a lowly 10-card deck. You learn some new cards for your deck.
A, broń dla Priesta mają... Aha, dobra, okej, to sorry, źle zrozumiałem.
If you lose, we throw your deck away, and you have to start all over from the beginning with a new strategy. It's essentially a Hearthstone roguelike, and it's our most replayable single-player content ever.
Okej, sorry, nie, bo myślałem i
It's
czytałem czat.
completely free. It's totally separate from your normal collection. You don't need any cards to play. Come check it out here. We're here in the North Hall, and our demo station's over there. Come try it. I think you're gonna love it. It's awesome. All right. Don't forget to come to the panel later today to see the cards that you missed in the Dungeon Run and some of the other new mechanics in the set. The team is so excited about Kobolds and Catacombs. We cannot wait to share the set with you and the new Dungeon Run mode when it comes out next month. And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce someone who I personally have run a bunch of dungeons with in my time. From the Overwatch arena, Jeff Kaplan.
Pozwolę sobie przyciszyć. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie bardzo bolało. Znaczy faktycznie, okej, źle zrozumiałem z tą bronią, bo gdzieś usłyszałem tylko o online classes, ale to jest faktycznie broń dla Priesta, a wszystkie klasy będą miały legendarną broń, nawet te, które nie miały. Ten Dungeon Run wygląda bardzo fajnie. Tylko, że panu nic nie zapowiedzieli nowego.
Yeah, it is. Let's hear it for the arena. And you guys are amazing. We want to say a special hello to everybody watching at home, everybody here at BlizzCon, whatever hall you're in, give it up for everybody watching at home right now. And for you guys who are here with us today, we can't thank you enough. It's amazing to have you here in Anaheim, California. California is my home state. I think it's the best state in the entire union. We have everything here. If it's not in California, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist. I said it, that's right. We have the most beautiful mountains. We have the most beautiful beaches. Right outside these doors, right in front of me, there's even a theme park. Now, how many of you who are here in California with us for the
Słuchajcie,
weekend are gonna
omówimy to
also
sobie
hit up
wszystko
the
jak
theme
się
park?
skończy, no bo nie jestem w stanie słuchać i mówić jednocześnie. Zresztą wy też chyba nie jesteście w stanie słuchać mnie i jego jednocześnie.
And it gets the Overwatch team wondering, have you ever imagined what a Blizzard theme park might look like? The Overwatch team certainly has, and I present to you now Blizzard World. Let's check it out.
Where you took your first steps in Azeroth. Where you confronted the Lord of Terror himself. Where you spawned your first Zergling rush. Sometimes, epic memories can only be made in an epic world. Your adventure, your community, your memories. See them come alive in your world. Blizzard World.
Epic fun detected.
Well met. Stay a while and listen to the fireworks.
Come and visit Blizzard World. New adventures are waiting for you.
I can't wait to get on some rides.
for the horde!
No ciekawa mapa, muszę przyznać.
Yeah, we did it. We went there. We had so much fun making this map, but the super fun part for us in making a map is seeing what you guys do on it. So we cannot wait for you to be playing this map. You'll be playing it all weekend here at BlizzCon. Also, the map will be going live early next year, and you'll see it on the PTR very, very soon. So the map is awesome. We had a ton of fun making it. It's a hybrid map, so that means it's part assault and part payload. Now, I know most of you don't know what payload is, so everybody turn to the Zenyatta main to your left, and he'll figure it out. You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about what payload means. Now, one thing we always say about Overwatch is that the world needs heroes.
Słuchajcie, poczekajcie, aż skończy się cała ceremonia, to sobie pogadamy, a i co, no ciężko mi na pytania odpowiadać, bo słucham.
I would like to announce and to introduce you to Moira. She speaks for herself. Let's check her out.
We are bedeviled by the mysteries of creation. Science can reveal the truths that lie behind these many questions. What we learn can unlock the true potential of humanity. To the shadows. Tell me how this feels. Come to me and I will heal you. I will unmake you. Simple geometry.
Lights out.
Surrender to my will. Allow me to repair the damage. I feel unstoppable. My will made real.
No wygląda ciekawie.
There she is. Moira is our newest support healer. Now, I know a lot of you were begging for a DPS, but we made a healer instead, so I hope you're okay with that. She is so much fun to play. She does a tremendous amount of healing. She also can do a tremendous amount of damage as well. So she's really fun and interactive to play. She has that fade ability, so that gives her great mobility as a support character as well. In case you're wondering how to spell Moira, it's spelled O-P-A-F, just in case you're wondering. So, there's some other cool notes about Moira that we should talk about. She has a really great backstory as well. Not only was she a part of Reyes's secretive Black Watch, she also has a storied history with Talon. Now, you guys are going to learn all about Moira, Blizzard World, and maybe even another announcement in the Overwatch What's Next panel. It's going to be on the Mythic stage at 2:45 today. I cannot encourage you enough to check out that panel. We even have an origin video for Moira that will be debuting during that panel. And Moira's fully playable here on the show floor in Blizzard World all weekend long. And dare I say, it's no limits. Oh my God, it's going to be a mess, but you'll have so much fun.
Excuse me, Mr. Kaplan. I'm here to deliver the payload.
What is this?
Hammer down! Candy! 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 I'm coming, my friend! You wait right there, it's a long way! I live for this!
Hi! Darren DePaul, voice actor for Reinhardt.
No śmieszne.
Halloween, not popular in my neighborhood. 3 kids. 3. Jeff, Candy?
Nie mam pozwolenia. Można mnie reportować.
I'm here because Blizzard changed my life as an actor, as a person. You guys have been amazing to me. I remember exactly where I was standing a couple BlizzCons ago when Overwatch was first announced, because I didn't even know it was called Overwatch. That first session, you didn't tell me anything.
We didn't tell you.
It was like a line drawing of Reinhardt with the helmet off. And so there was the first animated short, and I was going, a gorilla from the moon? I think I'm in that. And then they showed the gameplay trailer where they announced all the heroes. And I didn't hear me. And the last guy to come around was Reinhardt. And it was my birthday, so thank you. Happy birthday to me on that one. And now, guys, we're here. And we're all part of this amazing community because, thank you. More cry. I am going to cry. Crying is my ultimate, I will cry. But you guys have taken these characters and these worlds to your hearts and to your minds. They have inspired you. We've seen amazing cosplay. We've seen spectacular fan art. And of course, there are the animated shorts that are jaw-droppingly wonderful. And what we've seen Mei science her way out of a problem. We've seen the rivalry between Genji and Hanzo. We've seen Bastion be so just darn cute and lovable. So now, as a friend of mine might say, bring me another! Let's go, man.
I thought we talked about this. You don't have to do this anymore. Winston's message wasn't meant for you. This isn't your fight. Papa told me after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out. Why would you go back to them? What are you still fighting?
So, that's it. You're leaving us.
I have been called. I must answer. It is a great honor.
To disappear into some secret organization. Give up the glory of being a crusader? I don't think so.
He wishes he got picked.
The Crusaders are immortal defenders of Germany. People will be singing songs about our legacies.
Our legacies are our deeds. And this war is bigger than all of us.
Drop pods to the east, they're coming!
All right, people, they're playing our song. Stick with your dance partners. Let's crush those rust buckets.
Here's your walking stick, old man.
Live with honor.
Die with glory.
Clean workers, run! Rocket up! Fire!
I love the wind in my hair.
Get back and protect your team!
They're just slowing me down. Besides, they're fine.
What is that?
That is mine.
Damn it, Reinhardt! Reinhardt!
Marvel sing!
We're being overrun! Fall back to the rally point. I'll get Reinhardt.
I had this.
Obviously. They're cutting us off. Let's move! That door won't hold. Get back to the unit. I will hold them off.
And let you have all the glory? We will fight our way back together!
No. I'm staying here.
But without you...
Lieutenant! You took an oath to be a crusader. Now, keep it.
I won't leave you!
The team needs you. Be their shield. Reinhardt, live with honor.
Die with glory, old friend. I have been called. I must answer. Always.
Please
O
welcome
kurde!
executive producer of World of Warcraft, Jay.
Ale film niezły, muszę przyznać. No, to jest chyba najgrubsze z całego opening ceremonii, czy tam będzie. Jak mi się wydaje.
Team Overwatch. Amazing, emotional piece. Thanks for setting me up. A very difficult job to come out to. I do want to talk about another game. One that also has amazing shoulder pads. Before we get started, I want to
Misio.
channel an old friend.
WoWa pokazują jak chcesz.
Where are you?
Co?
Alliance! Let me hear you! All right. Thank you. I'm grateful to have been given the opportunity to be with you today. This is a really special day for me. This is a really special day for the team. To everyone here watching online, watching in the BlizzCon halls, we're here to talk about what's new for World of Warcraft. It has been a pretty incredibly epic year for the WoW community. We've seen old heroes fall and new ones rise. We adventured on the Broken Shore. We conquered Suramar. We watched the defeat of Gul'dan and Illidan crush his skull. And more awaits us on Argus, the confrontation with Sargeras, a titan at the heart of Warcraft lore. We will be watching the community and we'll be waiting on that world first. Now, before I get to the big news, I want to take a minute. And I want to talk about ice cream. Ice cream
Lody.
is great. Ice cream is one of my favorite desserts. Personally,
Lich King?
I love chocolate
Nordrend?
and I love cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is actually my all-time favorite dessert. But I understand that for some of you, your favorite flavor is vanilla.
O kurwa, ciarki nie przeszły.
Someone once said that you can't go home again, but they lacked vision. And a temporal discombobulator.
Co oni kurwa robią? What the f...
Fans of World of Warcraft around the world, we hear you. I am pleased and
już
also a little bit
wiem.
nervous to announce the development of a classic server option for World of Warcraft. This is a larger endeavor than you might imagine, but we are committed to making an authentic Blizzard quality classic experience. We want to reproduce the game experience that we all enjoyed from the original classic WoW, not the actual launch experience. So please bear with us. It's going to take some time, but it will happen. Now, I love you too. Now, I'm sure all of you remember the original WoW server blades that we auctioned off for charity a few years ago. We're probably going to need those back.
Słuchajcie, pytania zostawcie na po, bo nie jestem w stanie odpowiadać i słuchać.
When we launched Shadow, the charity pet, ahead of schedule to help with disaster relief around the world. You've all donated very generously. It's always exciting to see the Horde and Alliance working together. Today, I am pleased to reveal that we've also created an IRL version of Shadow available later this month. Sales of the Shadow plushie, adorable. Sales of the Shadow plushie through the end of the year will go to the same global disaster relief efforts. I speak for everyone at Blizzard when I say it makes a difference. You know, the annual charity contribution is one of the many symbols of the WoW community. And in total, you have all donated over $15 million to charitable causes over the years. So thank you for your help. I mentioned we had some news. Players are now actively fighting on Argus, homeworld of the Burning Legion. But soon, that chapter will come to an end. Deep rivalries between the factions lingers. After all, you members of the Horde, you came to Azeroth in search of nothing more than a home. And that is a journey that the Alliance has shown little respect for. Am I right, Horde? And Alliance, you do not forget the broken shore. You do not forget the betrayal that led to the death of your own King Varian. Animosity between the Horde and the Alliance remains strong. And from these deep wounds between the factions will flow the next story in the chapter of Azeroth. This is the story. Horde versus Alliance. Wounds that can never be healed. This is the beginning of the next expansion. Let's take a look at the features.
My father once told me that peace was like a dream. Beautiful, ephemeral, unattainable. I didn't listen. No one listened. We've made kindling from our suffering, stirred the embers of resentment, just waiting for a single spark to set the whole world aflame. As the Alliance returns to forgotten kingdoms, the Horde seeks the might of an ancient empire. Cannot dream any longer. The time has come to call on allies willing to join the fight, to rally beneath the banners of a world at war.
Welcome to the new expansion. I heard some of you obviously spot Jaina, our favorite human mage. Or is Khadgar our favorite human mage? I'm not sure. Okay. Battle for Azeroth will make you prouder than ever. to declare your allegiance to the Noble Alliance. Battle for Azeroth will call on you to rally in support of the mighty Horde. The stakes have never been higher. Now, more than ever, your faction matters. You're wondering about everything else you just saw. Islands, war fronts, and allied races. We can't wait to tell you about all that and more during our panels this weekend, starting right here at 12:30, right here. Game director Ian, creative director Alex will be here doing a deep dive for everything that's next with World of Warcraft. And it wouldn't be BlizzCon if you couldn't get your hands on some new content right now. Battle for Azeroth is playable here on the show floor for everyone at BlizzCon. We've also recorded some special videos of the BlizzCon experience, the BlizzCon demo experience for everyone watching with the virtual ticket. We have one more thing for you. Normally, we would announce the expansion, we would show the logo, and then later, much later, we would show you the intro cinematic. But this year is a little bit different. Now, before we roll this piece, I want to tell you that a lot of love has gone into everything that you're about to see here. So, on behalf of the thousands of people that work on World of Warcraft around the world, it is our great honor to share with you the intro cinematic for Battle for Azeroth.
Ours is a cycle of hatred. Alliances forged and broken. We have paid the price for sharing this world. And we have forgotten what makes us strong.
Close ranks! Advance has won! Lordaeron will be ours!
My king, we have her cornered.
Keep firing!
pretty awesome.
Have a great BlizzCon. Be good to one another. Have fun. Welcome home.
This concludes our opening ceremonies. Mythic Stage's panel presentations resume at 12:30 p.m. with World of Warcraft. What's next? Have a great BlizzCon.
Brought to you in part by Republic of Gamers.